There goes El Pollo. El Chamo Rodriguez getting warmed up. This is going to be a great game, exhibition match. The Brazilian team on your left. And Barcelona will be on your right. There it is. And we're getting ready. The time is running. And here we go. It's about to start. And we're waiting for the warm-up. Game is live. We're warming up the Barcelona team. What does Barcelona have to do today? They got to play great defense. They got to play very, very motivated in order to them to go ahead and become the one to get actually a victory out of this play. That's exactly what Barcelona needs to do. Needs to get a victory and try to go ahead and win. Brazil's side. Brazil, what they need to do is play El Chamo. Juan Carlos Rodriguez did a great tournament a couple of months ago, but lost out of gas when their team of Colombia lost 11-10 against Venezuela. But the Brazilians have a better chance today against Barcelona. They need a score, and they need a score in power. The game is about to start. The play-by-play commentator will be live in a couple of minutes. You can see that the time is running. You can see that the team are warming up. There it is, the Brazilian side. They are warming up. We want to go ahead and see what they're talking about. And now they're about to start the game. Brazil will start, and here we go. The game will start. Começou Brasil. And here we goes. Here we go. Here goes el equipo brasileño. Gol! Goal! Brazil 1-0 already. Started this match in less than 10 seconds. Here we go. Pass in the back. Here goes El Chamo Rodriguez. Golazo de Juan Carlos El Chamo Rodriguez. 2-0 against Barcelona. Amazing performance. Juan Carlos El Chamo Rodriguez passes it back to George. George passes it back to the Brazilian, out of bounds, and it's possession to the Barcelonans. Here we go, plays it down the middle, passes it to Pollo Supremo to Georgie. Here goes Georgie down the middle to Rolandinho. Out of bounds, it's Barcelona's ball. Barcelona wide open, possession Brazil. No, it's still Barcelona's ball, passes it down the middle. Plays it hard, here goes Brazil, DJ Reflex. Down the middle, out of bounds, and it's going to be possession for Team Brazil. Amazing performance already with a 2-0 lead, 58 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Here goes Brazil down the middle, playing it down, playing it hard, trying to find a goal, out of bounds, and it's Team Barcelona's ball. And they were playing it hard, trying to find a way to go ahead and score. Down the middle, passing it back, here goes Brazil. Out of bounds, Barcelona ball. Here goes George. Passes it back to his defender. Down the middle, found somebody open. Here he goes for the 1-0 goal. Golazo. 2-1, and the game has opened up. It's 2-1, and Barcelona has scored their goal. Here goes El Chamo Rodriguez. Playing it hard, the defender. Out of bounds. Plays it hard. Throws it back up. The defender. Almost a goal. Juan Carlos Chamo Rodriguez, the goalie. David. Amazing performance. Here we go. Barcelona's ball. Passes it back to George. George needs to take it out of the goal. Needs to take it out of bounds. It's Brazil's ball. Here you go. No, it's actually Barcelona's ball. I don't know what the referee called there. Here goes Rolandinho. Passes it back to his defender, to the roller. Down the middle. George out of bounds. It's Barcelona's ball. Here we go. Passes it to El Pollo. El Pollo trying to find a way to get it out of the defense. Throws it out of bounds. Brazil's ball. Here goes Brazil. Brazil needs to go ahead and score here. Calls it up. Down the middle. Plays it with a chest. Here goes George. This is going to be a great game. Back to the goalie, David George, playing defense. Back to his defender. Down the middle. The ball is still live. Se lo viene. Here comes the defender, the Colombian. el equipo azul. Repitiendo presente en la parte derecho. Out of bounds. Barcelona. Here goes that Sanz. Has somebody down the middle. He goes with a rebound now. Here goes Team Brazil. To the player goes Chavo Rodriguez. Chavo Rodriguez hits the pole. Got down. Saved by David again. Amazing save by the goalie. Amazing save. Brazil couldn't convert. Almost down the middle. And here goes El Pollo playing defense. The game got hot. Here goes Ronaldinho at Sanz. That's Sanz from downtown. Here goes Brazil. Brazil throws it outside the box, and it's possession for the Barcelona. Here goes that Sanz. Playing down the middle. Passing it back to El Pollo. Down the middle, down to Brazil, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Brazil's ball. Amazing. Here goes reflex. Out of bounds from El Pollo. Here goes the Venezuelan attacker. Passes it back to the defender. Throws it here. Down the middle. Plays it. Here goes the Brazilian. Out of bounds. Playing with a little bit of force. And here goes Juan Carlos. Chavo Rodriguez misses it. Here goes George. Passes it back. Out of bounds. Possession for the Barcelona team. Down the middle to Sanz to the defender offensive. Nice play by the Brazilian. This guy needs to score. This team wants to score, and they're down by 1. Here goes the goalie down the middle. Passes it back. Handball. Handball. The defender to Barcelona. That's Sanz. Back to Brazil. It's still in. Not a bounce. They say Barcelona's ball. Needs to play it back. Here it goes down the middle. Out of bounds. It's going to be Brazil's ball. Down the middle. Out of bounds. And here we go. There it is. That's Sanz. There it is. We're live. Down the middle. George out of bounds. Brazil ball. Rolls it down the middle. Here it goes. Out of bounds. And you can see the goalie, David, is there telling their team, move your butt. Ahí se le fue el balón. Viene el Chavo. Save. Save, 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 save. Barcelona. Lo rebota. Reflex. El Chavo Rodriguez, the Brazilian. David saves it. Throws it down the middle. El Chavo Rodriguez. Here goes 1-on-1 with the goalie. Juan Pablo Chavo Rodriguez. El Pollo. Handball, 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 handball. And here we go. Throws it back. Back to George. George there. Plays it. Out of bounds. Brazil ball. It's quarter kick actually. And here it is. Barcelona. Down the middle, out of bounds. Brazil ball. Here we go, down the middle, out of bounds. Brazil ball. Here goes DJ Flex with the Brazilian. Down the middle, playing defense. At Sanz, at Sanz. Passes it back to DJ Flex for the team Brazil. El Chavo Juan Carlos Rodriguez playing offensive. Looking around, passing it down the middle. Misses. David with a save. Amazing performance. Back to the defender of Barcelona. Plays it down the middle. Goes back to Juan Carlos El Chavo Rodriguez. Plays it hard. Here goes the Brazilian looking for somebody wide open. Misses a shot out of bounds. And it's going to be Barcelona ball. Throws it down the middle to the Argentinian. Passes it back to George. George looking for the defender to the defender. Almost a goal out of bounds. Here goes David. Throws it down the middle. Plays it back down. Juan Carlos goal! Juan Carlos El Chavo Rodriguez scores his goal, and you can see that he's on fire. 3-1, 51 seconds and 20 seconds to go. There's your goaler. Here goes that Sanz. Plays it out of bounds. Pass it back to El Pollo Supremo. Passing it back, saved by the goalie. Here goes the Brazilian, the Argentinian, saved by the goalie of Brazil. Plays it on the counter attack. Here goes El Chavo Rodriguez. Out of bounds. Throws it down the middle. Here goes Barcelona. DJ Flex. Back to his offender. Stolen by El Pollo. George looking. Passes it back to his offender. Throws it down the middle. Out of bounds on Barcelona's Brazil's ball. Almost hits the goalie. Back to David. Throws it down. El Pollo. Brazil. Throws it. DJ Flex. Down the middle. Almost a foul. They didn't call it. Juan Carlos El Chavo Rodriguez saved by David. Oh, there's somebody down. There is somebody down. There's somebody down on the floor. You can see there's somebody down. There we go. Here it goes. The game resumes. Here goes El Pollo. George passes it back. DJ Flex, the Brazilian. They're right here. Almost scored. George steals the ball, passes it back to his team. George into the middle. El Pollo still has the ball. Misses. Counter attack for Brazil. Passes it down the middle. Here goes El Chavo Rodriguez. Passes it back to the Brazilian. Steal. George plays the ball. Looking around. Trying to see who could go. Down the middle to El Sanz. The stolen possession. Oh, man. What an amazing performance. Passes it back to George. Jorgito, the Cuban assassin. Here goes George. El Sanz. Passes it back to Pollo. Out of bounds. 3-1, 48 seconds to go. Down the middle, saved by George, the Cuban assassin from Havana, Cuba. There it is, laughing. He's laughing. He knows it's true. And here goes El Pollo. George down the middle, looking for the right open lane. George misses. Rebound, looking open. Passing it to Juan Carlos El Chavo Rodriguez. Here it goes, out of bounds. Juan Carlos El Chavo Rodriguez. Out of bounds and no possession of goal. Pass it to the defender. Open. He's still wide open. Down the middle to the defender of Barcelona. Down the middle. Goal. Golazo. And there's your goal score. It's 3-2. 3-2. Brazil still with the lead. 3-2. They need to score that goal. Hey, you got to score the goal. Hey. Put the point up. Here goes George El Sanz. El Pollo. Back to George from downtown. Down the middle. Goal. Hey, put the score. 3-2. Down the middle. Hell! Got caught in the action. Here goes Juan Carlos El Chavo Rodriguez. Brazil. David! Oh, amazing. Loses a possession of the goal, out of bounds, and that's your man. Goes David down the middle, out of bounds, 3-2. Flex. Down the middle, out of bounds, David possession of the ball. Amazing performance. The Barcelona team, back to David. Looking, down the middle. Almost a goal. Here he goes, looking for El Pollo. Passes it back to El Pollo, the Argentinian, out of bounds. Corner kick. Throws it back, and here goes the Brazilian team down to Juan Carlos El Chavo Rodriguez. Goal! Goal!